Good morning everyone and welcome back to Video Diary on the Farm. Tuesday morning this week, because I had yesterday off. But yeah, as you can see in the background, with a seed dressing lorry from GFP. We're going to dress some spring seed barley ready for drilling. It's soon with that time of year. And yeah, and clean some beans, because they'll be going in very shortly. So that's what today's job is. And also get ready for putting liquid fertilizer on. So yeah, anyway, from last week we've got the completion of the job at the country park of finishing the dike off and topsoil and everything. And yeah, I'm gonna have a look at the Miscanthus, see how it's looking from an aerial view with the drone this week as well. So anyway, hope you're still with us at the end, so we'll better crack on. It's in full swing, seed dressing. I'm not going into too much about it because I covered it last time. But yeah, it's a big setup. It's a lorry at Spring Barley, the dressing. And it's all going well. It's a nice day for it as well. Going across the gravity separator. Sample's nice. That's the tailings. All the bits coming out. What's not making the grade, that'll get tipped back in the heat. So yeah, not long, getting a few ton done. These are the spring beans going over the gravity separator. So it's taking out any cracked beans, any bits of pod that are there, and just leaving the best. Look at the our Miscanthus, what's in the background, as you can see, just to see how it's doing. It's starting to lose its leaves now and is maturing very nicely, dying off. It'll soon be ready for harvesting. I'll just turn the camera around, we'll have a better look. Yeah, as you can see, it's losing a lot of its leaves. They're all dropping off now, and as you can see on the floor, we're getting a mat. Making a mat, which makes it better for travelling where it's wet. So yeah, it's quite good, but ours isn't ready for harvesting yet. Still, the stems are getting green still, some green in them. So yeah, it needs longer yet. They have actually started cutting Miscanthus in other places, I would have thought by now, but ours is later. So yeah, what I'm going to do is get the drone up now and see if we can have a look and see if, where any wet spots are in the fields. Let's have a look overview of it, see what it looks like. And hopefully it's a bit dull today, but hopefully we shall see a few things. As I'm travelling down to another Miscanthus field, this is one of our fields. It's down at Roxby Cars. As you can see, plenty of water on it. But this is in a scheme, these fields, but yeah, always wet down here. You can see, best place for it in the scheme at the minute. Well, I can't go no further. As you can see, the fly tippers are out. Yeah, I'm not going to go around it in my van, but I'll get the drone up from here anyway, and we'll see the Miscanthus field. It's in the background. We'll see what it looks like. Disgraceful that, the flying tippers, but it's getting common occurrence now, should I say. It's happening everywhere. One thing that strikes you when you first get the drone up is how much standing water there is about down here in Roxby Cars. As you can see in the distance, there's water, in the fields nearby there's water everywhere. This part of the field we're looking at, it didn't get actually cut last year because it was too wet, and you can actually see when you look at the drone footage, you can see where it's thicker from where we didn't cut last year. Around the outsides we've cut, and then you get into the middle there and you can see standing water now when you look down from above it. and that will take some drying. In fact, it still might not be dry enough after this year to cut it if it's a wet spring. It's surprising when looking down from above how you can see the water in between the Miscanthus plants, especially with all the leaves what have dropped off now. Gives you a clear view to the floor. I don't know if you've noticed, but around every Miscanthus field is a 6 metre wide grass margin. The purpose of these margins, which were put in place when we actually planted Miscanthus, was to allow us to have access to the hedges and ditches around all of the fields so that we can maintain them. This bit of footage clearly shows the 6 metre grass margins around one of the fields. These two fields, what we're looking at now, they were the last to be planted, and the first one we are looking at now was extremely wet. That's why we planted it short ways on, and it was still wet last year, but they did manage to cut it all, but it looks a bit thin. Hopefully it'll have thickened out a lot more this year. Look at that, we're going to put the manhole in, aren't we, John?
Yeah.
Look at that. Yeah, it's got it shaped to go over the top, then we cut a hole in the pipe. So, yeah, that's on with that. And then get round here, this roadway, it's got to come up, which I'm just on with scraping it up, because this field, what it's going to do, it's going to hopefully have some, what they're calling Oliver's huts, which are real luxurious shepherd's huts put in. They'll all be fully drainage in, sanitary and all that, pipes in, and there's going to be all along that back side so people can stop down here at the country park when there's weddings on, or in summer for using it as a base for travelling about. And yeah, it's really good. I'll see if I can put a picture of one of the huts on, and then you'll see what it looks like. But yeah, be nice waking up on a sunny morning out here. But that's why we're getting all this groundworks done. Just clearing this off the field anyway, in readiness. That's it. That's one manhole in there. The other one's in at the other end, waiting to get filled in. That's the other manhole. Just wants a bit more a bit of soil putting around. That's spot on. Levelled out. Topsoil going on. That's it. Lovely soil, that. Well, I've got to spread this topsoil about 3-4 inches thick over the area, so we'll have to get a bit more than what we've got, but yeah, it'll look tidy when it's finished. Well, we're getting there. It's looking tidy now. Just want a bit of a rake, a bit of grass seed thrown on it. The job's getting good. Just waiting on a load of topsoil coming and get the job done.
Bit thin on top, but that's what you get when you get a good digger.
Just been and collected another load of topsoil, screen topsoil, so it spreads nicely with them lumps in it, and this load will finish the job off. Well, the Highland cow calf certainly growing. It's bigger every time I see it. Excuse the mucky windows. Got to shift the barriers now, keep the public safe. Yeah, that's the only bit there is to do up here and round that manhole. And job's complete as far as it goes. Well, it's all finished now. I'm very pleased with that. Looks tidy. All up there, across there. Just needs to dry a little now, and like I said, it warm up a bit, and yeah, get some grass seed on it. The job will be spot on then. Well, that's it for this week's edition of Video Diary on the Farm. Thanks for watching. Yeah, we're a fairly busy week. We've got all the seed barley dressed, which was about 13 tons, I believe, yeah, and about no, sorry, I'll get this right, 13 tons of beans cleaned, I think, and 15 tons of spring barley seed dressed ready for drilling. So yeah, that's it. So soon we want the weather to warm up a bit more, and we should be getting some in. Anyway, as you can see in the background, big heap of mushroom compost. Well, that's all got to be shifted, so that's going to keep us busy for a bit. Yeah, and if you have enjoyed it, please hit that like, share and subscribe as usual. It's much appreciated. And yeah, if you've got any questions, I'll try and answer them if you drop us a comment. Thank you very much. Anyway, like I said, thank you very much for watching, and hope you enjoyed it, and yeah, hopefully we'll see you again next week.